Hey y'all, this is LaLa from LaLa Farm. We're over here at the Turner farm checking out our little piglets we're going to be getting. The Turner's sow just delivered 2 days ago. She had 13. Let's check it out.
Stop biting me.
Yeah, little streamers. Good to
We're here at Turner Farm checking out some little piglets that were born just a couple of days ago. This is my friend Brian and Matthew, and Lucas is over here as well. They're going to explain a little bit to you with regards to the type of pig that it is, and what Matthew did for delivery, and the whole pig process. I'm still really new to pigs, but I'm learning. We're over here looking at pigs because we're getting 2 babies.
Hi everybody, my name's Brian. This is Matthew. We are Turner Swine Genetics. I'll say recently renamed from Turner Farms. I'll say and this is our first litter of purebred Duroc babies. They were born on Thursday. Mama was in labor for about 8 hours. We had 13 healthy babies though, 10 males and 3 females.
Brian, what's a Duroc?
A Duroc is just a purebred breed of pig. These will be registered pigs. I'll say with the NJSA. They are registered purebreds. Again, we had 13. I'll say we had 10 males and 3 females. I'll say all of them lived. All of them are healthy. One of them will be eventually, 1 to 2 of them at least. I'll say will be eventually going to LaLa Farms. I'll say to be meat pigs. But she's been a healthy mama. I'll say no complications. Matthew did end up having to pull 8 out of the 13.
What do you mean by pulling?
I had to go in and grab the piglets and pull them out because she had the first 2 by herself. The third one was sideways. So she was sitting in there about like this and not coming out the right direction, so I had to go in there. Get him straight, pull him out, and then the rest of them. At that point, she was so tired of pushing and being in labor.
Sounds like a dirty job.
It is. And, she was in labor for 8 hours.
In labor for 8 hours.
Show them the labor and delivery room. The labor and delivery waiting room.
This was our little concrete pad of
nice little couch.
8 hours and
labor and delivery waiting room.
Yeah. With our little Stanley toolbox of med box, I'll say with all of our gloves and sterile solutions and everything in it. Our big bottle of chlorhexidine, I'll say, so we can keep everything sterile.
One thing I've noticed is like every single pin and even what is this metal thing called?
Farrowing crate.
So a birthing crate?
Farrowing crate.
Okay, I got you. Every single one of their pins has a fan. So us being in even Northeast Florida, it gets really hot, and it's pretty important to keep the pigs cool. Correct?
Everybody always thinks, oh my gosh, the pigs, for everybody out there, our pigs travel on an air-conditioned trailer, insulated air-conditioned trailer with their own private pens. They all have fans. They all have individual waters. Every pen has a drain in it. They're literally bedded down on all the pens. Are bedded down on shavings that we bring in from Maine that are special white pine that are ultra soft for them to lay on. The entire time they're here, they're kept in the most comfortable conditions we can possibly keep them in.
I can vouch for the pine shavings because I was like, what's the difference between regular pine and I guess a white pine? White pine comes from up north a ways, and it is awkwardly soft in comparison to like regular pines that we have down here in the south. Much softer. So he said it's just much more comfortable for the pigs, And then it also helps with absorbing. The absorption is better,
Absorption
correct?
rate is better on it.
Explain the farrowing pen and how it works and why you use it.
Okay, so our farrowing crate, I'll say, is a metal floor. It's a coated metal floor. I'll say again, trying to keep it as comfortable as possible. I'll say she has a rubber mat under her head. Food, automatic water set up. I'll say there's actually 2 automatic waters set up. I'll say there's a bowl water for her, and there's also a smaller nipple water. I'll say with an automatic water system. I'll say for the babies as they get a little bit bigger. So that is the purpose of the farrowing crate. I'll say is just so to limit her movement from a bar in the back. I'll say that it doesn't allow her to be able to sit down and squash any of them. To limiting her restriction. I'll say restricting her movement from side to side. I'll say as she rolls over from side to side. I'll say so that they can access her teats. This crate is adjustable. I'll say the sides move up and out a little bit as they get bigger. She's approximately between 425 and 450 pounds. So she would squash a baby, you know, a 1 to 4 pound baby very quickly. So it's just they're in there for her, the baby's safety as well as her own.
Yeah, I saw when we first got here today. Kimberly was explaining, or LaLa was explaining to me what the purpose of this crate was, and I really couldn't picture it in my head. And I've watched the mother now shift over one time, and she just kind of flops down on the ground. So if there's a baby under her, it's gonna die because. So this is, I can see why this is critical.
She tries to get up and down just as slow as possible. I'll say trying to do her best. I'll say to keep the babies out from under her, but keep in mind she's been in here for almost a week. I'll say she's been through a lot. She's been through a pretty intensive labor. So she's starting to get a little weak. I'll say as far as being able to get up and down, I'll say there's only so much she can control.
So how often does she get out of here?
1 to twice a day. They will back the babies up a little bit and get her out and let her walk. I'll say let her use the bathroom, and hopefully she hasn't yet to do that. I'll say they tend to get a little constipated. So.
Having us out to the farm today to look at the little piglets.
Thank you so much for coming out. I'll say I'm really glad I got to come out and see our little 13 bundles of joy, our little 13 Durocs. If anybody wants to continue to follow, I'll say their progress. I'll say I'll be periodically posting on Turner Swine Genetics, both on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, and we'll be having some update videos going on, and you'll see them when they're brought out to the farm. And keep watching. It's a whole new adventure for me. I don't know anything about pigs, but I do know this. A gilt is a female, and a barrow is a castrated male. It's kind of like a weathered goat, but it's a castrated male. So anyway, I'm learning. It's going to take me a while. So stay tuned, keep watching, and remember, always be kind to each other.